Hey, what's good guys, this is YBJADU and today I'm going to be breaking down a beat I made from scratch if I were to produce for Juice WRLD's newest album, Death Race for Love. So before we get started, I have a very important announcement to make. So once we hit 150 subscribers on YouTube, which we are very close to, I'm going to be dropping my new sample kit right here. So there are 41 fully structured samples from like 16 to 48 bars. They're all fire, trust me. Like, I spent a lot of time into making these and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get it. Alright, so first off, I went into Keyscape and I got this piano right here, LA Custom C7 Studio, and I made this melody right here. So I'm going to play it for you guys right now. So yeah, very smooth, very melodic. I bounced it to a WAV file because my computer is crackling up like crazy. So here's the MIDI for the piano. Just a nice simple chord progression, B minor, A sharp minor, G major, and F sharp major. And yeah, so after the chords, I just repeated the chords over again. I added some higher notes here just to accent the chords. And just these root notes over here. So yeah, after that I added this lead sound over here. So I'm gonna play it soloed and with the piano melody. So I'll play it soloed first. And now with the piano melody. So yeah, the lead and the piano complement each other nicely. So after that, I got the sub bass here, and I copied the root notes of the chords of the piano into the sub bass pattern. So I'm gonna play the sub bass and the piano now. So yeah, that's that. Moving on to the drums. I got this 808 sample here. I also copied the root notes of the chords onto the 808 pattern, but I chopped it up in different places just to give it a different groove. So here's the 808 now soloed. So yeah, the only complicated part of the 808 is just a little slide over here. Nothing too complex though. So after that I just added a clap and a two-step hi-hat for the first part of the hook. Then I added a snare roll. Then I added the crash and this little transition effect. Moving on to the kick, I just copied the 808 pattern onto the kick and I just made them all the same note. And just to make the kick less repetitive or less boring, I took out some notes of the kick so the kick doesn't always hit when the 808 does. And also I changed up the hi-hats. So instead of it just being a two-step pattern, I added a couple rolls here just to give it a bit more flair. So yeah, I'm going to play all the drums together now. So yeah, after that I just added my tag and this other little transition effect right here that I use in almost all of my beats. So it sounds really cool, so this is what it sounds like. So I'm going to put everything together now, so I'm going to play it from the from the sub bass part of the intro all the way to the hook, or the full 16 bars of the hook. So I'll play that right now. So yeah, moving on to post-processing now. For as far as mixing goes, I just leveled all the drums. I didn't EQ them or anything. The only things I EQ were the piano, and I cut out the lows around like 140 hertz. And then for the lead, I cut the lows around the 200 range, 196. So yeah, other than that, I added a soft clipper on the kick just to make it punch more. And then on my master chain, I have a soft clipper, an EQ. I was going to boost the highs, but I chose not to in the end. And then a limiter just to make the beat a bit louder. So yeah, moving on to arrangement now. The arrangement isn't too complicated either, so for the first 16 bars just of the intro, just the piano, then sub bass, then the hook, 16 bars. The first part, just a 2-step hi-hat, and I took out the kick. And then the second part of the hook, I brought the kick in and I brought the hi-hat with the rolls in. And then after, for the verse, I broke it down for 2 bars here. I took out the 808, the clap, and the hi-hat. And then I brought them back. I brought the lead back as well in the second part of the verse. And then lastly, I brought the sub bass back in just for transition. So yeah, that's it. This beat isn't too complex. Simplicity is always key when you're making beats. You don't want your beats to be too crazy because you need the artist to flow on it. Because you have a bunch of like crazy rolls and stuff on it, it's going to be hard for the artist. So yeah, I think that's it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's hit 150 subscribers as soon as possible so I can drop this insane melody hit right here. I'll probably make a separate Cookup video with this loop kit once we hit 150 subscribers. So yeah, that's about it. So this has been YBJADU. I'm signing off right now. Hope you all have a great day. And until the next video, peace.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.